Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for Living Local, your lifestyle show for all things Charleston and beyond. I'm Ashley Meservey. Joining us today, we have Keith McCullough. He is the Natural History Interpretator here at Charleston County Parks. Did I get that right?
Interpretation coordinator.
Interpretation coordinator. I almost had it right?
I am an interpreter. Yeah.
He is an interpreter. Okay, he's got the most soothing energy, by the way. All right, so we're here at Caw Interpretive Center in Ravenel, and we're going to talk about your walks that you have going on. But first off, let's just talk about Caw and what you do here.
Caw is a very special place to me and most people that work here. It's sort of a natural history preserve and a cultural history preserve, sort of low impact preserve. We have lots of acres here for people to kind of enjoy and get out and about on different trails and see lots of different habitats that the low country of South Carolina has to offer. Take in a lot of information about the cultural history here, about the people who used to occupy this land. And just experienced lots of those different things.
Well, I'll tell you, like, it's so serene out here. I feel like it's bringing out a very zen part of me, which never happens. But let's talk about bird watching. It's called birding, right? It's become very popular, correct?
Yeah, I think it's been popular for a long time, but even more popular here recently. And I think birding or bird watching, either one is just fine.
Birding's for the people who really know what they're talking about, right?
It's maybe used more by the more experienced people, I don't know. But it is certainly a birding hotspot, we call it. I mean, I think we've recorded over 270 species here just at this site. And we give people a window, sort of a short time, guided programs that happen very regularly to try to get a glimpse of some of those 270 species. I mean, on a walk we might get, I don't know, between 40 and 50 species on average, something like that.
That's crazy. And recently you had some exciting news, right? You discovered a new species, right?
Well, I didn't, but a staff member, starting back a couple of years ago with an observation, discovered a new species of millipede. So that's still being researched and written up to officially name it and everything, but it was very exciting for us.
Okay, so I'm a very hyper person, and I gotta know what it takes to be a good birder or bird watcher.
Well, I'd say first and foremost, it's just a willingness to learn, sort of an attitude. I want to observe what's around me. I want to try to take some time to figure out what it is and get some help from others and spend some time outside. I mean, it takes a lot. It takes some patience to stop and not forge ahead all the time.
Be like squirrel.
Right, exactly.
Right? And I would assume like some curiosity.
Absolutely, some curiosity. That's certainly a key part of it. You know, a lot of times there's a little bit of movement up in the trees or a little bit of sound that we hear. So investigating what that is, you know, using our binoculars to get closer to it. A lot of times we birders learn the most from others around us, you know, and that's certainly how I learned and continue to learn, by being around others who know more than me and can share their knowledge and glean some of that from other people. And that's what our bird walks do for people.
And what I've found always with Charleston County Parks, we're always looking for new ways to engage the public. So I bet that's been a lot of fun with this particular, you know, experience, especially during COVID, how you've had to kind of evolve, and I mean the influx of people as well, right?
Right, we've had more people visit the park. We've had more people attending our bird walks. So we've created more bird walks and other types of natural history programming too, that's not just focused on birds. So we've got lots of offerings there for people. But our bird walks at Caw, you know, happen twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. You know, except for maybe some holiday situations where we might cancel or weather.
Rarely does Charleston County Parks cancel though, right?
Yeah,
Y'all
we
are
try.
always up for the occasion.
Yeah, we try to always offer that when we can. But so a regular offering, and we get lots of people, you know, coming in. It's been fun to have that available for people and to create new things.
So tell us about the situation we got going on here though. I see a bunch of trails and things like that. Like, how long is it? And
well, if you take all the trails at Caw and put them together, I mean, there might be something like around 7 miles all put together. But right here where we are is a really sort of cool spot. We're in a transition area where we've walked down this road from the parking lot from the Interpretive Center, and just behind us here is the beginning, basically, of the Caw Swamp. Our park takes its name from that swamp. and there's a lot of history there and a lot of different things that you can find in there. So on one side of us, we've got one type of habitat. On the other side of us, a different kind of habitat. And when you're on a walk at Caw Caw, if you're covering, say, a couple of miles on a bird walk, you get a chance to walk through several or many of those different kinds of habitats. So it just leads to a multitude of observations.
Alrighty, well, before we head out, what information do the folks at home need to know about if they're interested in coming to see you out here? How do they do that?
Yeah, well, our bird walks and our other programs are pre-registration programs. So by visiting our website, charlestoncountyparks.com, you can get a good glimpse of our calendar and our upcoming offerings, and just whether it's online registration or calling in, you can sign up for that in advance. The fees may vary, but just bringing binoculars, bringing some curiosity to that, and planning in advance a little bit, and just being open and willing to learn and learn a little bit at a time, and hopefully come back often.
I would think so. And you have people from all walks of life I've seen, young and old, everyone coming out here. I mean, it's been a very popular place, right?
Yes, and it's a beautiful thing to be on a walk with people. We got families, you got kids, you got just people of all walks of life, like you say, and birds and our surroundings and our nature here is open to everyone like that. The same lessons are there available for everyone, and we just love seeing everyone come out. Like,
I honestly do feel like my noise machine for sleeping is around us, right?
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing. It's so soothing. Just so much benefits from listening to an environment like this and seeing all the different shades of green and just all the life around us.
Alrighty, well, Keith, thanks so much for having us today.
You're so welcome.
And for more information, you can always head online to charlestoncountyparks.com.